It's just another year of Ball-Hawkeye defense. Iowa's defensive unit is once again the unicorn of the Big Ten and maybe college football. Can they keep up this pace? Can they lead Iowa to another successful season? It's been no secret, Iowa's offense has, to put it lightly, struggled this season. But on the other side of the ball, that defense is just doing what they've always done. The Ball-HAWKEYES are back, and they are looking great. You know, when you look at Big Ten defenses, and especially the secondary, a lot of people point to Penn State. And Penn State has got a lot of talent in their secondary. There's no doubt about it. Jair Brown, you look at Joey Porter Jr., Kalen King, you look at all those guys. There's NFL guys in that Penn State secondary. But when I look at the secondary as an entire unit, man, I love the way the Iowa Hawkeyes are built, and I love the way the Iowa Hawkeyes play. Let me list off some names here for you. Terry Roberts, love how he's played. Kayvon Merriweather, especially in run support. Quinn Schulte, Riley Moss, and maybe the best of the bunch so far, at least, Cooper DeJean, 3 interceptions. He's this year's Riley Moss. As a unit together, they are the best secondary in the Big Ten Conference. Talent-wise, NFL-wise, Penn State might be the better secondary down the road 5-10 years from now when you look upon the talent that plays on Sundays. But right now, as a total unit, run support, pass coverage, I love the way the Iowa secondary is built right now as the best in the Big Ten. Look, you look all across, whether you look at the defensive line, whether you look at those really strong linebackers in the secondary, this is once again a really good defense. I think it might even be a little bit better than last season's defense. Now, speaking of last season, you got to go back to look forward, kind of a thing, right? This was a defense that forced all kinds of turnovers the first half of the season. And then what happened when a team finally didn't get baited in? What happened when a team finally protected the football? Purdue beat them, right? This was a team, when a team was disciplined and could take care of the football, you leveled the playing field. And that's what teams have to do right now. And that's what teams aren't doing. But that's what Iowa does so well on a year-to-year basis, is they bait you into these turnovers, they take the football away. Torrey Taylor is the best punter in the game. He pins you and makes it easier for the offense. Now, let's talk about that offense, okay? Dreadful, terrible, whatever you want to call it, first couple of games of the season. I liked what I saw for a little bit against Rutgers. When Spencer Petras had time, he could find guys. Look, I'm not saying he was great. I'm not even going to say he was good. I'm just saying things are moving in the right direction for Iowa. I'm not saying they're moving fast either. I'm just saying they're not getting worse. That's kind of what I'm saying. And when you have Nico Reganey, Keegan Johnson still on the bench, I feel like when Reganey and Johnson are back, this offense is going to take a leap forward. I'm not sure if there's guys on this Iowa offense right now that have the ability to separate and really get open. And Spencer Petras isn't exactly a guy that can throw people open. He needs guys that can get open. I think Reganey and Johnson, especially Johnson, could be those guys. The running game, I think slowly but surely they're figuring some things out. When Caleb Johnson touches the ball, good things happen. You got the Williams and Williams, Gavin and LaShawn. You got the law firm back there. I think things are slowly progressing. I'm not saying this is going to be a great offense. Obviously, they're not going to be a great offense by the end of the year. But if this offense is fully healthy, I think this is an offense that could be decent. And that's what they need to be, right? You've got a Randy Johnson. You've got a Roger Clemens back there with that defense. You've got an ace. You need to give your ace a break with some run support sometime. That's what Iowa needs. Look, this offense doesn't need to be good. They just need to be average. Like last season, they just need to make a few plays. They need to give the defense a rest, because we saw it even a little bit last year. This defense can't carry you the entire way. You're going to run into good teams that are going to protect the football. Iowa's not going to be able to force 3 turnovers every game. I will say it's not a fluke. This isn't a fluky thing where they force turnovers. We saw it last year. We're seeing it again this year. Okay, but that offense, just give me something. That's what I think where Iowa can be. Can their defense carry them? They can carry them, but only so far. They need their offense to pick up a slack, and maybe that will happen once Nico Reganey and Keegan Johnson get into the lineup, and now they've got more of a threat in the passing game. Want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this defense can carry Iowa possibly to a West Division championship, or do you think that offense is holding them back and it's going to hold them back a lot as the season progresses? Let me know. Comment below. Make sure you subscribe to Big Ten Ted. I'm Big Ten Ted, and we will see you in the next one.